My name's Larry Mueller, and I'm the founder and managing director of Cuvee Ventures and Cuvee Escapes. So what we like to do is bring the community together in what we call a Cuvee Gala. And we do that once a year. This year we chose to do it during the harvest season in Napa Valley. And that's truly one of the unique environments all year long, anywhere in the world. Fortunately, we were able to get access to the Auberge du Soleil, which is one of the premier resorts in the world. We started with a social cocktail hour. It has one of the top restaurants in Napa and actually in the United States. And we were able to work with the chef to create a 5-course tasting menu with wine pairings for each course. The key of the second day is really the pulling our investors together for our investor meeting. And it gives us an opportunity to share both where we're at in our investment with Cuvee, our properties, and what our future plans are. We thought it'd be good if we could get our investors out to some great wineries. We chose 2 that were actually quite close to the Auberge. One sits up on top of the hill called Rutherford Vineyards, and Rutherford's known for one of the premier Merlots made anywhere in Napa. Quintessa makes one of the top Cabernets in the world, and we were able to actually go through a detailed review of each stage of making the wine. Then we went into the cellar and actually tasted several of the years of the Quintessa release. And it was a beautiful experience at Quintessa. My favorite memory of the gala was really when I arrived at the Napa Valley Reserve.
The Cuvee Gala is bringing together our investors in multiple funds, prospective investors, our business partners.
Good evening, I'm Gilles Deschambuel, the Master Sommelier and Wine Director at the Napa Valley Reserve in Meadowood. We're welcoming you here tonight for an exceptional evening. The perfect time. It's harvest in the Napa Valley in October 2011, and we'll go in the cellar, look at the sorting of the grapes, the fermentation, and then end up with a great barbecue upstairs.
You can't get access to this place without being a member, so we're truly fortunate to be here this evening.
And then walking in the pavilion and seeing the setup for dinner, it was a really special night and something that is unforgettable. We like to get people out into activities that are conducive to the area. So one is biking through the vineyards and visiting some great wineries. Premier croquet courts in the United States is at a place called Meadowood in Napa Valley. So we secured the courts and we held a croquet tournament at Meadowood. It was fun beyond what their expectations were. Then our final activity was a cooking class, and we did it at a vineyard that's very known for their cooking beyond their outstanding wines, and that's called Cakebread Vineyards.
Larry and his team doing an awesome job of preparing everything and welcoming you when you get there, and it's just a fabulous experience.
The level of thought on every turn is impeccable. From the welcoming at the Auberge to the event last night at Napa Valley Reserve, and this wonderful event here.
We kind of centered the evening around the dinner at Bottega, but it started at Maisonnerie, which is a art gallery and sculpture, and we did wine and cheese at the gallery, and it gave our guests a chance to look at some outstanding local Napa Valley artists and some worldwide artists in sculpture. We wanted to create the harvest experience, and to do that, you all need to sit at the same table. And that's a little bit difficult when you have 80 people sitting at the same table. So we created a very long harvest table for everyone to sit at. And we had our large format wines served during that evening from some of the top vineyards, and it just turned out to be a beautiful evening. We establish a very high bar, and if I had to summarize it in one sentence, it exceeded my expectations.
You get a real sense of the passion that Mary Kay and Larry have. It really comes across throughout the entire Cuvee staff.